I remember is the crying, the screaming, the voice racked with pain and fear. I remember thinking I was the reason. As my classroom door swung open, I heard him screaming before I saw him. He was there, a tiny first grader, sobbing, shaking to himself, to the two women with him. The desperation on his face matched by theirs, but their desperation had mask of adulthood. It was transfigured into grim as they looked at me and walked out of my room. Was this the way it had to be? This was school. This was his school. This was my school.
Students dealing with racism are unable to concentrate in class. They are unwilling to participate and they're unwilling to take risks. They even fear being ridiculed if they make a mistake. Even teachers carry stereotypical views of what students can achieve or how they are likely to behave according to their culture. Racism can influence teachers' behaviors and teaching styles.
Racism knew about me before I knew about it. I mean, every time I walked in the classroom, all eyes were on me. Even the teachers, they would just be as bad as the students in many cases.
Hi, my name is Alyce and I live in Chicago. I experienced racism very early in age. I remember when I was young, a student wouldn't come into the classroom just because of the color of my skin. And I really started to dislike this child. But I had to think about it as I got older, that this child didn't come up with this ideal on his own. It had to be taught to him.
Brianna, how do you feel around your family?
I feel comfortable around my family because we all have the same race, and I don't have to worry about different type of race. We all have the same race.
Brianna, when did you and racism become face to face?
Racism hit me when I walked in my school building.
When did you and racism become face to face?
Me and racism came face to face is when I walked into my school building, I noticed that all the white kids were looking me up and down. I felt insecure about myself. I rejected my culture, my language, and my values.
I experienced low self-esteem.
Just because I'm of a different race doesn't mean I have to be treated differently. The classroom is made for everyone.
Just because I am made of a different race doesn't mean I have to be treated differently. The classroom is made for everyone.
Okay. Just because I'm of a different race doesn't mean I have to be treated differently. The classroom is made for everyone. Just because I am a different race does not mean that I have to be treated differently. The classroom is made for everyone.
Bye.